So I was looking down at my tablet, right, and I'm thinking, "Well, when is it going to stop?" And then it stopped. I was like, oh.
And I had my finger in my ear.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to Hot Topics Talk Radio. What's going on, cousin?
Nothing but SOS. Can't wait for Tuesday night.
Save our ship. SOS.
They want
SOS. Save our ship.
that too. Hey, Jacqueline.
Oh my God. What's up, cousin? Miss Denise? Hope you're doing good. How y'all doing? Hi, Miss Jacqueline. I know Yvonne said it, but I had to say it too. I got jealous. Anyway, so welcome to Hot Topics Talk Radio. I'm Tony Breedlove, that beautiful lady there. Show them your braids. Look, it's so pretty. Look at that. Oh, I love you, lady. That's Miss Yvonne Baker. What's going on? What's going on? How was your half week?
Well, today is my first day, and it was good. It was good.
Yeah, good,
Yeah.
good. Well, not a lot going on this end, but you wanted to talk about racism today, so that's what we're going to talk about, which is hot.
A hot mess.
Yeah, a hot mess. You're right. That it is. And you know what? It's so much to try and unpack in an hour. But then it's like, okay, so how much do you say in an hour? Because we know it exists. There is systematic racism. Although that yellowish orange person sitting in the Oval doesn't believe that there is systematic racism. We know that there is.
Well, it's like when to him, it's like, well, to us, or however you put it. Anyway, it's like when we look in the mirror, we see one thing, but then when somebody else look at it, we see another thing.
Right.
So it's like he's in denial. I don't really think he's in denial. He knows racism.
He's a racist.
He is a racist.
Well, how can he not know?
But he's trying to fool everybody and say he's not.
How is he going to fool somebody?
His base. They're the only dumbass ones that yeah.
There's my sister Kim. What's going on?
Hey, Kim.
Oh, hey, Miss Yolanda.
What's up, Yoli?
Mother-in-law. Yes, it is. I'm actually trying to pull up the watch party. I'm having an issue over here. But I was trying. Oh, go ahead.
Can I say one thing?
Mm-hmm.
We have quite a few people in the chat tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So far. So if you guys look at my Facebook page and see me holding up my ring finger with an engagement ring on it, I am not engaged. I have so many comments about congratulations. It was a what does that say? Tap and play. I am not engaged. I'm working on it, but I'm not engaged. So stop congratulating me.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
People. Because I was telling you before we had come on, I asked the question. I said, well, did James Thomas have anything to do with that? Because he's the one that was basically speaking on my pregnancy that didn't exist. So Kim says she's speaking it into existence. I heard that. So anyway, so I was actually torn between doing, the regular shows that we do, which happen to be fun and lighthearted, sex.
Thanks.
That's all we do. But I was torn
I
between.
guess I can try to think back what that is, but go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I was torn, and the reason why is because I really am all in for making light of things, because of the middle of the week. So many different things are going on right now, in this current climate, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was very important that we do talk about the issue of racism as it relates to today, the current climate, with a bumbly fucking idiot in the White House and all of his cronies. But I thought it would be important because I think that we recognize certain things, I think, when we talk about racism or prejudice, but now it's more blatant. It's more overt, whereas all before Trump had gotten in, it was more covert. People were racist, but hell, you wouldn't know it.
Yeah.
They wouldn't dare, become a Karen, calling the cops on a black man because he is a black man. Um, it's now more overt. And I thought it would be important for us to talk about because now, as we head closer and closer to the election on Tuesday night, this coming Tuesday, there's an anticipation that there might be some sort of violence,
Yep.
not just on election night, but also if by chance Trump does not win. So I thought it would be important that we do talk about it. So that's why I chose it when you said, okay, here are the two topics, here are the three topics. Take a look, what you want to do. So that's why I chose it. Am I
Yeah.
wrong for choosing that one?
No, I mean, you know what? It's a really important topic right now, but the reason why I suggested that topic, and I don't think I told you, Brandon was at a customer's house,
Mm-hmm.
and it was an older white couple. He got up there, all kind of uh, support Trump, all out in the yard. They had uh, uh, a doormat saying
Mm-hmm.
Trump 2020, and get inside the house. They got all this Trump stuff all over, just plastered all over the wall. So when he goes in, the husband asked him if he could do a soft shoe. You know what a soft shoe is, right?
That's like that step and fetch and shit. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm
Nope.
sorry, y'all. It's too early for me to use the F word. I'm sorry. Are you
So
serious?
I'm serious. So he said he's doing everything he can to contain himself because he's at work. So then the woman, he's like, well, what's the problem? So she's complaining because she can't get on YouTube and to watch any of the Trump campaigns. So she said every time she turned it on, the screen just goes black. He's like, I wonder why. So he said he fixed it, and the guy gonna come back and say something like him, you know, something, and he'd have to tell you, but he's not going to get in to tell you, but something about doing a tap dance. I'm like, I am so glad it wasn't me.
Girl.
Um, you know, so and the thing is that, like you were saying, the racism was hidden until Trump came into office,
You're
and
right.
his racism just flamed it, and it just exploded. So it's sad that we have to be subjected to some things like this.
And that's why I don't understand why there is this, and I can't say that it's just white folks, because you got black folks who are
Oh,
following
yeah.
Trump who can be just as nasty and disrespectful to their own race. But I'm
Well,
not understanding why all of a sudden you grew big hairy balls to start, calling us niggas and get the hell out of my way and be disrespectful. Why you gotta wait? Why'd you have to wait till he got in office? Because I keep saying these things, or seeing these things where on social media people keep posting, we are not our ancestors, and that's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. So why wait until he gets in office that you want to grow some balls? Because his
because
ass ain't gonna save you.
no, he's not. But it's because of him is the reason why they grew some balls. He's the reason why this. That's why all of this. Uh, what is that? A something nine came out,
Oh,
and
QAnon.
yeah, QAnon came out, and the what is the po boys, and I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I never heard of those people before Trump.
Me either. It's like they came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean they were
Me
all in their
either,
little
Iman.
underground secret caves talking to each other.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Because if you hated me before Trump, you should have told me.
Really?
Because see, we can go. We can go. We can do this. I've never had a problem with that.
Yes.
But don't wait until you think that you got the protection of this idiot to say what you really wanted to say to me for all these years. Do me a favor and please say it. And even now that he's in office, please say it. Please. I got a little something for you.
Yep.
Because I ain't never back down from shit. Ever. And I won't start now. That would be so out of character. It's like,
You,
oh
you
my
wasn't
God.
you wasn't backing down before Trump.
No. So why start now? You know? But like I said, I wanted to try and write down a couple of things that maybe we could discuss since we're on the issues of racism. But I wrote down a few things. Now I can't read my own writing.
Okay. What you do? Put it in shorthand.
Some of it. Oh, there's your friend, Miss Mary.
Hey, Mary. No,
Uh,
Mary, not engaged.
you gonna make everybody aware as they come in.
Yeah, 'cause she made a comment on there too.
Oh, did she say
Yeah.
congratulations?
No, she's like, was it something you forgot to tell me?
Oh my gosh. What's going on, Miss Mary? So I'll go back to the first one because I can't read my writing on that one.
Okay.
But before Trump, we didn't even have Karens. Those Beckys out there that want
Yeah.
to. Case in point, when did you ever hear before Trump someone in a park in Central Park, New York, calling on a black man, calling the cops, saying how much you are being threatened, and then all of a sudden it's like you ramp up this fake fear that he's attacking you because you know that the climate that we are in, cops kill black men and women,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Before Trump, there were no Karens. There were no Beckys. Just ugly little white women floating around in the park. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm mad at the Karens because I've got white friends. They know me. They know how I talk. So, but I want to make sure that people understand I'm not attacking all white women as being ugly little white women. But that Karen in that park, that was an ugly white woman. And she had nerve to then say that someone was attacking her. Really?
Just because she didn't want to put a leash on that damn dog.
I don't know. I want a Karen to approach me. Why is it everybody else gets approached and attacked, but not me?
But see, that's just it.
Hey, Alan.
Hey, Alan. They're not going to do it because now you have these old people, these old white people that will do it because they think they can. I mean, they knew the plantation owners.
They were the plantation owners.
Yeah, they were the plantation owners. So they knew all about that. If they wasn't, their daddy was. So, but you have the younger people now, they are not going to do that. Not by themselves. They may get into a little group and start chanting or saying something about, the N word and all this stuff.
Right.
But little Karens, they figure, okay, well, I can do it because once I get on the phone with 911, he's not gonna do anything to me. Because they figure the cops gonna be there and protect them. They're gonna shoot their black ass.
See, that's where I have a problem with Karens and Kens, as Jacqueline had mentioned. Karens and Kens. Because, see, you know what? It's like you're going to call the cops on the wrong black man and say the wrong thing so he can hear you, make out this false claim that he is attacking you, and he ain't going to wait for the cops to get there. He going to whip your ass. One of these Karens or Kens are going to whip your ass. They're going to run into the wrong one. And then it really will be a problem.
Yes, it will.
But also think of it this way. Most black men or black women would say, well, shit, you're accusing me of it. So why not? I'm going to jail or I'm going to get killed anyway. I mean, that's our thought process at this point.
Yeah, it is.
Because if a person, a regular everyday Karen or Ken calls the cops on you, you have a chance, a 1 in 100 millionth of a chance of walking away today. So it's not that good. So you might as well whip their ass right there on GP. Right?
Right.
You're going to go to jail or get killed anyway. Take them out with you.
Like he said, what you got to lose?
Exactly. Exactly. So Cousin Denise said before Trump, the Karens accused black men of rape. She's right.
They did.
She's right.
So did.
But, that's where we are right now. That's where we are. So let's talk about the racism that, for once, and I shouldn't say it. No, I'm not going to say it that way because that's really bad. So we're looking at racism of people of color, right? So we're talking about Blacks, Hispanics, Islanders, Asians, Indian, people of color. They run the gamut on color, right?
Okay.
So would we have heard pre-Trump, post-Obama about separating children from their parents
Oh, that part. No.
Because you know what was interesting, and I'm going to say this and then I want you to make your point, but in the last debate, Trump and Biden debate,
Mm-hmm.
Trump was so insistent that, well, the Obama administration built the cages.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I take that. But they didn't build them for children. They didn't build them for the purpose of separating and detaining children. They've shipped out all of the parents. Some of them have gone back to wherever they come from. Some of them are in other places. We don't know where. But the children are the ones that are still being detained. And they can't find parents for 524 babies.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what color they are still babies.
They are babies.
Would that have happened pre-Trump?
I cannot recall anything that horrific happening pre-Trump.
Mm-hmm.
But and they said that they can't find the parents, and some of the parents are denying that that's their child. And you know what? I think what it is they figure if the child stayed here in the United States, they would have a better opportunity. And they probably will after Trump.
After.
After. Because once Biden get in there, I'm putting this in the atmosphere here, okay?
Amen.
In the universe.
Amen. Amen.
Once Biden becomes president, he's gonna take care of those kids and get them out of that so-called living good space, as Trump says. They're living very well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And put them somewhere where they can um, be well taken care of.
But you know what, Yvonne? Because when you just said uh, that he made the comment of these kids now living well, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Oh, you didn't hear him
They
say
were
that?
living well when they were able to run free, and play. That's what babies do.
That's what babies do. But what can you do in a cage? These
On
babies
concrete.
on concrete. They're living. They're having to sleep in their own feces. They take the hose and water down the concrete floor to clean out the feces and the pee. And I mean, it's like
They're
it's
animals.
yeah, it's worse than an animal. But they're well taken care of according to him.
See, and that's the part. Yeah, but that breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. They're babies.
Yes. And the majority of them was still nursing when they were taken away from their parents.
That part. That part.
So they don't even remember their parent.
But again, there's no systematic racism.
Yeah, right.
How systematic is it when you can take families, separate them, put them in separate cages? I mean, it's so much like the Holocaust. If you haven't read up on the Holocaust, everybody, you really need to read up on it, because a lot of this only fell short of the extermination.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it was.
That's the way it was.
This only fell short of extermination. And I believe that if he, and I say he by meaning Trump, if he had an opportunity, or if he thought he could get away with that, he would have. But you got people who are sitting in the Republican Party who are Jewish. They would burn them at the stake.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't. Go ahead.
It's like Trump cares about no one but Trump. It's like his rally, what I was telling you about earlier, his rally in was it Wisconsin? Wherever it was cold as hell.
Mm,
Hundreds of people out there that was supposed to have been bused back to their cars after the rally. He got in his airplane that we paid for and
yes.
flew off into the wild blue yonder. And all these hundreds of people were stranded with no way to get to back to their cars except I guess walk or wait till the bus become available to transport them.
In the
And
cold.
in the freezing cold, they said one older couple was uh, almost frozen to death because it was so cold out there. So I think they were transported to the hospital, and I guess some more people were transported to the hospital. But just look at how many people. That's grounds for pneumonia. We already got COVID. Now we got pneumonia. Do you know? If you see the show in a couple of days, it's going to be horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
These hospitals are already overloaded. Now they've got people coming in with pneumonia that could possibly be this virus along with it. I mean, it's just what are these white folks, black folks, Trump supporters thinking about? This man don't give a rat's ass about
I'll say it myself. He don't give a fuck about you.
them. All right, Bernie.
I'm like, he doesn't.
He really
Because,
does.
okay, so for those who might be watching the show, if you're a Trump reporter, tell me how he shows that he cares when we're in the middle of a pandemic. We're in the throes of a virus that is killing people. And he doesn't give a rat's ass that he packs you into a stadium or he packs you into an airplane hangar or he packs you outside, but you're all grouped together because the cameras don't want to show that there's really not a lot of people out there. So they got to pack your ass in tight. And you dumbasses are not wearing masks. That's your first line of protection. Your second line of protection is social distancing. How dare you to put yourself at risk for someone who doesn't give a shit about you? How dare you do that to yourself? And if you're not thinking about yourself, think about your family members in case you get sick and you don't make it.
Girl, I saw this Trump supporter on his back had on there. My son died uh, of COVID-19, but I'm still voting for Trump. I mean, it was written as plain as day, a red shirt with white lettering. He's
Well,
still
God
voting for Trump.
bless. God bless him.
But you know what I say about these Trump supporters? That on my Facebook page, I saw a post. I'm not going to call his name, but he posted on there. If you're a friend of mine and you are a Trump supporter, I am unfriending you because that means you're not my friend.
Well, what it means is it tells the person who it tells the person, meaning you or me, tells us who you really are. Because
Exactly.
your belief system, your uh, your compass says to me that it's okay to ban Muslims from taking flights. It's okay to put babies in cages. It doesn't matter what color you are, but it's okay that it's okay for you to do this. It's okay pre-Trump that you continued to go after a group of boys who were found innocent of the rape of a woman in Central Park. That's okay. But I'm going to support him anyway. That means I don't give a shit about you.
Exactly.
Miss me?
Miss me too?
Miss me. Miss me. All right. So I'm trying to read my writing.
Okay, well, let me take up this because you were talking about people of color that are racist. I crossed that, I don't know how many times, pre-Trump, pre-Obama. And it was the first Black person that I came across that was racist. She was in Arizona. She was, she didn't, no, I take that back. That was in Ontario. So I had this couple come up because I used to sell cars. And so she came, her and her husband came up, and, I went out my turn to go up and greet them and stuff. So she looked over at one of the managers and said, "Can I have somebody else help me?" And he said, "Well, why?" She's like, "I don't want a Black woman helping me." Now, I don't know if it was because I was a woman or I was Black, but she went and um, uh, preferred to have a Hispanic guy help her opposed to me. I'm like, I stood there. I'm like, that's all right, bitch. You buy a car, I'm getting half of it anyway.
Anyway, and I didn't have to work
Let
for
him do all the work. But and then the one in Arizona, she was young. Her husband was in the Air Force. They lived up in Prescott. She was so racist that everything you said to her, I can't remember the whole scenario, but she was my first young person that I met that I realized that, about it's just it's just so, and there's been others, but we don't have time to go through all that.
Sure,
But
yes, we do. What time is it?
no, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
But it's just I can't think of, think of I get more respect from um, uh, Hispanics than I do from Blacks. I can get along. Hispanic. We neither. He can't speak English and I can't speak Spanish, but we're communicating. So and I mean, I have ran across racist Hispanic people too, but
Yeah.
dealing with the public, you're going to meet these people.
Yeah. And what with what I do, you would think everybody would like me, right?
Really, Tony? But yeah.
You would think, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I had two occasions, and it's not with the company that I'm with now, but two instances where I reached out to these people. I scheduled an appointment, for an interview. I did everything that I'm supposed to do. I was nice. I was cordial. I was all of that, right? The first guy, uh, he was a darling over the phone. Just absolutely wonderful. Until he walked into the lobby and I came out to greet him and put my hand out to say, "Hello, I'm Tony Breedlove." He didn't lift his hand. He turned around on his heel and he walked out. My reply as he was walking out the door, "I got a job. You don't." I mean, what do you want me to do? The second person got a little further. He shook my hand with a little hesitation. Because when a man, don't shake my hand like I'm a lady. Shake my hand like I'm a man. Okay? Show me the respect. I'm in business. I'm actually supposed to be a professional. Right. So don't give me no weak ass handshake. Shake my hand.
Hand knows.
Okay? We got past that. And when I invited him into my office, sat down, at the table and, started my interview, He reared back in his seat like this, looked at me. I don't think I'm going to let you ask me any questions.
Really?
I said, really, why? Well, I don't do business with coloreds. I said, okay, interview over. And then as he was walking through the lobby, I said, I hope you find something with that nasty ass attitude. Fine. I got a job. You don't. So if you're willing to give up your livelihood or not have a livelihood simply because I'm a black and a woman, I'm not colored, I'm black.
Thank you.
If you're willing to give that up, so am I. Because I don't want you working for the organization that I'm working for. Because you're going to be a problem.
Ain't no skin off your nose.
No, not at all. So it's out there.
It is.
It's out there. And that was just last year. Just last year. You know? What else are we talking about, Miss Yvonne? Let's talk about sex and relationships. This is too damn heavy.
I knew we wasn't going to stick to that.
Oh my God. Kim said she should have told that lady to deal with whomever she gets. Why oblige stuff like that? You're right. You're right. Did you a favor? You damn right. I don't mean to cuss. I'm sorry. See, this kind of stuff makes me cuss. I'd rather talk about sex and relationships. I can't do these kind of things with a nice, clean mouth.
Where are you going, Jacqueline?
Oh, no, she was saying peace out to the guys that...
Oh, okay. My bad.
Like, peace. Oh, my gosh. It's just, ugh. Let's see, couldn't hang for the whole hour, LOL. Huh? Oh, maybe you are going, no? I don't know, Jacqueline, you're confusing us. Dana says, now that's what I'm talking about. Let's talk about why size matters in relationships. Racism is too heavy for me right now. It is. It's really heavy for me right now. I'd rather switch up. We only got 20 minutes left. So we could switch up. Because tomorrow night I got to sit on Truth Brothers. And you know what their topic is?
What?
What if Trump wins?
Oh, Lord.
Exactly.
Well, at least you can sit behind the scene and let them do all the talk. Because I tell you, with Devon and Ray, you can't get a word in edgewise.
No, you can't get a word in edgewise with Ray.
Well,
you can't.
Devon picks up where he leaves off.
That is very true. I mean, they tag team all for an hour, and you really can't.
Yeah.
No. So Jacqueline says that she says, I'm talking about the topic change. LOL. Cousin Denise says, let's talk about how to find a man after Biden wins.
Any suggestions, Denise?
Okay, so let's go back to Dana's comment. We're going to change this into sex. Racism is heavy for me.
It is. Okay. So
let's go back to Dana's question.
So Dana, why does size matter? I'll ask her. Why does size matter in a relationship?
I know. Does it? Let's see what she says. I know. Let's see what she says back. See, we're going to have to do a show that just women talk about sex.
All the men like this. The men like listening to it.
Yeah, the men can listen, but the women, we're going to pay attention to the women, and we're going to talk. We're going to answer their questions and
Well, you
talk
know,
about sex at different ages, because as you age, your body changes. You know, things change.
ooh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we could do next week. What do you think?
Um,
Or we can do it before we go on hiatus for the holidays.
we'll talk about it.
Okay. So Dana says I need to all I can get out of the relationship. Dana.
Dana.
Okay, so then let's go back to cousin Denise's question, or what her suggestion is. She wants to talk about how to find a man after after Biden wins. So you think it's going to be different?
I don't think it's going to be different.
Well, men
Well,
at that point could be a little bit more easier to deal with. They're happier.
you know what? Yeah, well, I think once Biden gets into office, I think this corona is going to start being contained a little bit more, and maybe we can, then we have the opportunity. But look, I got one now, so I ain't
Oh
forget.
shit.
I can't play the deserts.
Okay.
I don't care.
You don't care about what?
Finding a man after Biden is in there. Now,
See, that's
once I piss him off and he dumped me, then I'll be looking for somebody.
See, that's why we need to talk about the changes that we're going through as senior women. I'm not going to say older women, senior women.
But we talked about that last week.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't. See, that's the change I'm talking about. You can't remember. I don't think we did.
It was why we want seniors getting married after 50. Women over 50 want to be married. I mean, all that was involved in
Was
that.
it? Hell, I can't remember.
See?
That's my change.
See, okay, there you go. Hey, Alan, where you at?
I know. Where is Alan?
Arthur Allen.
I don't see. He hasn't commented since he came in. So I don't know if he's still there.
Quiet lately.
Alan is probably going through his midlife crisis. Wait a minute. What did Kim say? It was about the film. What film? Oh,
That one. So it was the one week before.
yeah. Okay, so I remembered when you mentioned marrying over 50. What was the film called? Oh, Diary of a
Tired black man.
Yeah.
A tired black man. A tired.
See, Kim has a good memory. She must be taking ginkgo biloba. Whatever.
They have this stuff out that said it gives you really good memory. It boosts your cells or something like that.
Is that the one where the older black man, he's a speaker and he plays basketball in his driveway? Okay.
You did? Congratulations.
Ask her what she stopped smoking. What?
Oh, what did you stop smoking?
That's why her memory is better. But what's my excuse? I don't. So, I don't know.
I didn't know Kim indulged.
Since we were I ain't gonna tell you how long ago that was. But yeah.
But back in the day.
Yeah. She actually introduced me. But I could not hang. I could not. I could not hang at all. It's not my thing. Thanks, Kim. Whatever.
13.
Tattletale.
Hey.
Exactly. That ain't something you want to tell.
But you know what? Smoking, it was like a downer to me. It was.
Yeah.
I had no interest. All I wanted to do was eat.
So I'm going to tell you this story of when I knew I couldn't hang with Kim because she's crazy as hell. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think anybody now, because I'm not gonna say my brother's name. The only one that knows my brother's name is you, Kim, Denise. That's it. Okay. So I can't remember if we were in high school. Yeah, we were in high school. And Kim, I jumped in her car, and everywhere we wanted to go or we were going, my brother wanted to go. And we would always tell him no, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this one time we decided, okay, we're gonna let him get in the car with us. Okay. So I was in the front seat, Kim was driving, and he got in the back seat. I almost said his name. He got in the back.
That's old age for you.
He got in the back seat. So we're basically, we were smoking, and we let him smoke too. So Kim, I don't know if she said it or no, Kim said it because she's crazy. So she's laughing her head off, right? So we got him high. So he's in the back seat, and Kim said, "Watch what happens when I get up to the stop sign." So, and she said, just scream, scream when we get up to the stop sign. Now he's in the back; he ain't paying us no attention. So we get to the stop sign. Kim slams on the brakes and we start screaming. It drove him insane. I will never forget that. Oh, that poor child. He's been damaged. We did a lot of damage.
That's what's wrong with him. It was you and Kim. That's what happened.
We did. But see, Kim was always trying to pay him back because Kim will never let go of the fact that she gave him her shades, right? And I don't know why, but I kept, and we knew everything he had, and we'd give him to I don't know, he would just get a hold of our shit and tear it up. So she had brought some new shades. She gave it to him. She got them back, and they had different arms on them.
Oh, no.
Childhood. Oh my God.
I was at Dorsey High School at a football game, and there were 4 or 5 of us at the game. So, and this was before they had the drug testing and all this stuff. So one of the guys out there, he had a little pipe thing. It looked like one of those wooden pipes.
Uh-huh.
So put some hash off in there. So they passing it around. Now I don't know nothing about hash, or I don't even know what it is to this day. So they told me, they passed it to me, and they said, take a hit. I'm like, no, I never had it before, so I don't know. I don't know anything about it. You'll be fine. By the time the game is over, it'll be wore off, and you'll be fine. So my dumb ass, I take the puff off the thing, 2 puffs. I'm always under 2s. All of a sudden, pow, 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 pow. Everybody come running out of the stadium.
Uh-uh.
Like, oh my God.
You didn't run?
Hell no, I had to drive the bus. I was so damn high, I didn't know what to do. And I started hallucinating. So they're like, okay, well, what you do is you stay between us and we'll guide you. Just follow us. I'm the I had the cheerleaders, and I'm the last bus because them little heifers didn't bring their ass out. So
Oh my God.
I'm driving and I'm looking, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So the light
Uh-uh.
turned red and I eased up to it and I thought I had got too close to it. But when I looked, I was about 2 car lengths from the light.
That's why we don't do drugs.
Girl, it took me 45. They were playing lock. It took me 45 minutes to get back to Lock High.
Driving a bus.
Driving a bus.
Oh my God. I'm glad you don't work there anymore because you would have been fired tomorrow. Oh my God.
Oh God.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you my latest escapade, right? This is why I don't do drugs because my system does not handle it well. So here in Vegas, you know that, marijuana, everything is okay.
Did anything, yeah.
You can do anything here. So a friend of mine had come into town, said that, let's hit your weed store. I'm like, okay, because I don't do it. And I've never really thought edibles were like weed, or I just didn't think that there was like that big connection. So anyway, so I decided, I said, because when we were looking at everything was so pretty and nice glass cases. They had chandeliers. They're really inviting place. And all the people were really sweet and nice. So the little girl comes over and she says, well, this is really good. And she only gave me like a little snippet off of one little chocolate bean. And it was a cocoa bean. And it was covered with chocolate. So I had bought a tin of them. And it's in a real little round tin, about like that. And so she said, all you need to do is take one and it'll kick in about 30 minutes. I said, oh, okay. So got back, and I opened my little tin and took one. I was like, oh, that's good. So I said, okay, I got to follow directions. I'll wait 30 minutes. I didn't feel anything. So I'm like, maybe that one was a bad one. So I took another one. But then the third one was only for taste. Okay, because I liked the way it tasted. So I took a third one. And then I ate another one. So then all of a sudden it just hit me like a Mack truck. Girl, do you know I was pacing the floors. I thought I was dying because my heart was racing real fast. And I had the phone in my hand ready to call 911 in case I passed out. And then all of a sudden, it was like I just wanted to go outside. I was like, what the fuck? So I'm standing outside in the dark. Why? Oh my God. And then it was like I was high for 3 days. I had to take off work because I couldn't go to work. I was literally high for 3 days. I was like, what the hell? So I still have the 10. So it's probably fermented. I'm afraid to take one because I don't know. You can't?
No.
What I gave you?
Yes. I don't know what happened to him.
You missing you some?
Hell no. It's random here.
Oh my God. But Kim knows that my body just doesn't, I don't react well to anything. I just don't. Alcohol, I can handle. But anything else, oh dear God. But I just couldn't get over the fact, and every time I think about it, because I passed that 10, it's in my nightstand. And every now and then I go in there and I'll see it and I'm like, I should take one. And I'm like, nah. Because you know what comes to my head?
What?
Is when I went outside and I was just standing outside. Someone would have me locked up. They would. I was just looking up at the trees. And then when I came down, all I could do was sleep. That's all I could do. Like, oh dear God.
You wasn't thirsty?
No, I was sleepy. I was real sleepy. I think I slept for a day and a half. I was tired because I was high for a long time. So anyway, well, that was fun. That ate up 20 minutes.
Yes, it did.
Why are you guys laughing?
Everybody laughing in there?
Huh?
Everybody laughing in there?
Girl, you know everybody think I'm crazy as hell. So,
Jacqueline, you should put up there, do not try this at home.
I know, right? Don't do weeks, kids. Oh my gosh. They are the worst. Yes, they are, Kim. They really are. For me, they are. You must wait. You think?
Kim, how long has it been?
Oh, since she stopped? Oh, Kim, how long has it been? Oh my gosh. Stop laughing at me, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
Some kind of family you are.
Everybody fast.
Oh my God. I almost ate a whole brownie at work and couldn't come out of the bathroom for 2 hours.
Wait a minute, I gotta tell you about this brownie. So a friend of mine had and they made some brownies and didn't tell her they were laced. So she's sitting there and she's like, she got hungry, so she started nibbling off her brownie. She ate one brownie. She must have ate about 6 brownies.
Are you serious? Serious?
Yes. And then they finally told her they were laced with weed.
Oh, I would have been pissed.
She was so high she didn't know what to do.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. See, I gotta get away from this random testing job so I can start.
So you can have some experiences.
Yes.
Oh, Jacqueline, you were just outside living your best life in the dark. Thanks, Jacqueline. Almost 2 months. Shit, she gonna go back to smoking shit. It's only been 2 months. You ain't gonna last this. I'm telling you. As crazy as you are, you're not gonna last at all. Oh my gosh. Well, we hit that 8 o'clock.
I'm at 10. What you talking about?
Oh. I'm gonna go eat a coffee bean. No, I'm kidding. I gotta go work. And that
Oh
won't happen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if you get a little slip tomorrow. Go to consider, Tony.
Oh my gosh. Well, thanks everybody for watching us tonight. You know, the racism part didn't last long because it just pisses me off. I don't even know why I did choose to do it. It just makes me cuss too much. So
Are you
we're gonna
using
come
it
back.
as an excuse? You using that as
No,
an excuse?
no, no. So
Oh,
I'm gonna pick a fun topic that Yvonne gives me for next week. I promise.
and we're not going to what is it? Diverse.
No,
No.
no, we won't. We will stay on topic.
Yeah, I got my legs crossed. We never do.
Be quiet, Jacqueline. I'm not telling you guys nothing else. I swear. Oh my God. You have a good night too, Miss Dana.
Good night, Dana. Good night, Jacqueline.
Karen may see you.
Good night, baby. Good night, Ellen.
Oh my God. So we will see you guys back here next week on Wednesday for another episode of Hot Topics Talk Radio TV with me and Miss Yvonne Baker. What we're going to do, but we will stay on topic. It's going to be away from
Dana,
politics, even though it'll
Dana,
be the
Dana said, yeah, right.
bunch of doubters. But we will come back next week on Wednesday night. Make sure that you follow us on Facebook under Hot Topics Talk Radio so that you can get show information of when things are coming and all that stuff. Make sure that you head on over to our website as well at hottopicstalkradio.com for more information on all the hosts, the shows, and send us show ideas, all kind of stuff. Tomorrow night on Man to Man TV with Ray Gage and Devon Patrick, they're going to be talking about what if Trump wins. So yeah, I think I'm going to sit in the background.
You know, when I heard that, I'm like, oh my God, they're putting that shit out in the universe.
We got to be prepared. Got to be prepared for it. I mean, if the numbers are going to be true with the voting, huh?
I don't want to be prepared.
I know. Night, Brandon. I know it's going to be heavy. No, it's not going to happen. It's just going to be a really heavy show. So I don't think that I'll be able to stand being on with them or on camera. I'm just going to sit in the background, run the controls. That's it. I don't want to say nothing because next week, Real World News TV, we're going to be covering the election because they're on election night.
Oh, that's
so
right.
we'll do it like we did last election. Reggie will be covering CNN. I'll be covering MSNBC, and poor Chera, she's going to be covering Fox News. So, so we'll be dipping in and out and giving you results as they come in. So difficult night for us because we got to keep up that way. So I'm hoping that we'll see you back here next week. But join us tomorrow night on not Man to Man, on Truth Brothers TV. With Ray Gage and Devon Patrick. All right. Show started.
Getting everybody confused because you keep saying man to man.
I'm used to saying man to man. So let me tell you right quick, and then I'm going to let Yvonne go. So Man to Man TV is no longer going to be under the Hot Topics Talk Radio Network umbrella. Man to Man TV is no longer going to be broadcasting. Chris and Richard had some other things that had been taking precedence over doing the show, and it has a lot to do with family, nothing else. It was a cordial parting. We've wished them nothing but luck. They will come back and sit on some shows with us every now and then, but Man to Man is no longer going to be broadcasting. Taking the place of Man to Man TV will be Truth Brothers. Truth Brothers TV with Ray Gage and Devon Patrick. So their show is taking the place, always going to be starting at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 9 Central, 10 o'clock on the East Coast. So for more information regarding their show, you can always head over to their Facebook page under Truth Brothers TV, TRUF, not truth, not the correct vernacular, truth, like black folks, truth Brothers.
I'm glad you don't wear false teeth.
I,
Put them right out.
So join us tomorrow night on Truth Brothers TV. All right. The show starts at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 10 o'clock on the East Coast. So with that being said, we are out of here, y'all. We got to go to bed drug free.
Drug free.
All right, Miss Yvonne, Miss Cousin Yvonne. I will see you later. Love you, girl.
Love you too.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.